Hi, welcome. On this video, I want to take a couple minutes to talk about the standard, or our standard as it relates to training, by way of a professional dog trainer association. Now, I've done a couple of videos again talking about the source of the problem, talking about the problem by way of associations, so-called professional dog trainer associations, both balanced and force-free, and even if you step back and consider what I'm saying and look at the fact that those who define themselves as balanced are a lot less picky, so to speak. They'll take us about anybody versus force-free trainers. If they even get a whiff that you advocate, influence by way of certain devices correcting dogs, they'll toss you out. Even if you get in the first place, I mean, they'll very quickly distance themselves from you. I mean, and there's a reason, okay, for all this that's happening and all the confusion and why one will take more than the other. And it's a mess. Now, here's the thing: as I talk about the problem, but I also believe in the solution. Okay, so it's one thing just to talk about problem, and here's the thing about these balanced trainers: they talk about, they try to talk about the problem all day long, how they perceive it, and there's no solution because they're in agreement. They're compromised and confused. This is why they're losing all their devices. So, again, if you're looking to get any sort of a baseline as to what the real problem is, you're not going to get it by way of those who identify as balanced or force-free. It just isn't going to happen. There's no one out there talking about the real issue because they're all in agreement with this idea, with how it's applied, and I talk through it. Now, here again, talking about the solution. This system of training represents the solution, but also, okay, looking at what's available by way of associations, a professional dog trainer association. I've set up a association that's connected through this system called the Association of Relational Dog Trainers. Now, I use the word relational to highlight the relationship aspect. Understand, it's all about dogs as social animals. It's all about meeting their needs beyond appearances and assumptions, which, understand, the entire dog training world is built on, and flawed at that. Okay, so this system of training represents advocating the right way: depth, context, reconciling the role of influence, reconciling your role by way of a process. So, saying that again, in terms of a real standard, this system of training advocates a real standard in the dog training world. And just again, I encourage you to do your research, look at what's happening in the dog training world, try to figure it out. You're not going to, okay? It's a mess. But again, if you look at what I show, you'll see where the problem is, based again on how this idea is applied. And again, take my parenting example, and it'll all make sense. But again, talking about the solution, okay, a professional dog trainer association, this system of training advocates properly. So there is an association, there is a professional dog trainer association, the Relational Association of Relational Dog Trainers. That's the title. Again, to become a member, there's certain benefits to being a member for sure. Number one is you're actually promoting a real standard. And then through that, those who are seeking someone who promotes a real standard, your business is profiled on the page. You receive a certification stating that you're a member of this association. You get stickers to put wherever you want in your vehicle. And and also in terms of a ongoing certification process, again, upholding that standard. So again, it all ties in. Now, the requirement to be a member, put out there, is through the dog trainer certification course, which I'm going to be making available here shortly. I'm making some adjustments with that in terms of, again, of a online type of standard and being able to work with people directly. But again, this system of training is different. So again, I want to put out there that I do promote a real standard. I don't just talk about the problem. I offer a solution, and even talking about a professional dog trainer association, the Association of Relational Dog Trainers. That is the real standard as it relates to this system. Thanks for watching.